Okay, now we're working on getting the last pieces that are stuck pretty strongly to the top. We've got an iron on there heating up the walnut chunk, and we'll see what happens after a half hour or so. Hopefully it'll soften up the glue just enough that we can pry this off. Well, the heating didn't work, so now we're going to plan B, which is to try to grind off as much of the walnut as possible. So after several minutes of grinding, we got a lot of the walnut reduced, and now we can use a heat gun to just soften the glue holding the walnut to the top of the guitar. And then after the glue gets softened a little bit, we pry it off with a chisel. That seems like it's going to work. I don't know what that stuff is, but
it's not epoxy.
Definitely not epoxy. Somebody else saw it and suggested decoupage, but I always think of that as being clear or white.
Yeah,
not
although
this brown color.
Yeah, maybe it's just because it's so dense.
Yeah, really, quarter inch of it. Who knows? We've pried off what we could with a chisel and a heat gun, and now it's time to just scrape with curved scrapers till we can see a clean surface everywhere. So this is going to be the replacement tail block, piece of mahogany. We curved it to a 16-inch radius to match the back end of the guitar, and spent quite a bit of time fitting it between the remnants of the original tail block. We'd shave a little bit and then shine a light and look through the other side looking for gaps, and we've got it very nicely closed up now, so it's time to glue that tail block in place.
Alrighty, now let's just separate that just a little bit.
And then we want to space it using the thickness of the side here. Oh, kind of skating a little bit.
Now, do you want to check?
Yeah, so this is the thickness that the side is going to be, about 90 thousandths of an inch. And we want to set the tail block so that the side winds up being flush with what's left of the original, or maybe just a little bit proud, because I don't mind if we have to sand off a little. That looks pretty good there.
Okay, I'm going to flip this up on its side. And then you want to check your reference points. You want to put an initial clamp on it just to
Yeah, I guess we could do that too.
cause it to get it to skate, and then
Right.
there you go.
Did it move?
No, well, okay, I mean, it looks okay on this side. Now I need to push these.
Right.
But this needs to go in a little bit.
Yeah. Can you do it, or should I release the clamp?
I don't know. Let me see. Yes, now check it.
Good.
Okay, and check the original spot. Did it come out a little bit?
It came out a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Down here for sure.
Okay.
Not the ideal way to glue in a tail block.
No, obviously not. Okay.
It's good there, but
I didn't
it's,
know it's
Yeah.
jacked up there. Okay, so I think what we should do is get a small drill if we have enough time, and drill 2 little holes once we get this lined up. Drill 2 holes in there and push like a little brad nail in. You don't have to,
okay.
and then
Yeah,
that will lock that.
Then let's just take this out and
Reapply the
wipe
glue.
off the glue. Well, after a little bit of manipulation, there's the head block. Nope, there's the tail block glued in place.